All right, guys, we're gonna get started here in just a second. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can you wave? Make sure you can hear me. Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, now if you have someone around you that can hold a focus target, or if you have a pillow or something you can hit, that's fine. Or if, as we're doing our different drills, you can do them in the air just by yourself, that's perfectly fine as well. All right, and then real quick, just make sure you have a good amount of space around you. So if you're not kicking anything, hitting anybody, running into tables, anything like that. All right, I guess we'll get started. All right, let's get going, guys. All right, guys, go ahead and stand at attention. Get there, stand up, attention stance.
Yes, sir.
All right, if you can, mute your screen there so that way you guys can only hear me talking and don't hear a lot of extra chatter. Good deal. All right, let's get started. Touch it. All right, balcony. All right, student tennis, begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community. Balcony. Community. All right, from here, guys, warm up today. I'm gonna start with about 45 seconds of different exercises. I know we did this earlier this week, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right, so first one, 45 seconds of jumping jacks. You set the timer here. So go for me. Go, jumping jacks. Up and down. Keep it going, up, down, up, down, up, down. Put that off the side. Almost through, keep pushing. You don't have to go fast, you just gotta keep moving. All right, and time. All right, next one, next 45 seconds, we're gonna do squats. So you can do wide, narrow, whichever ones you like, just nice, good squats. Go. Now try to keep your hands up off of your knees, squat nice and deep. Here we go, in 20 seconds left. And time. All right. Next one here after the squats, go ahead and find some space. You're gonna do push-ups, 45 seconds push-ups. Now, if push-ups are a little bit difficult for you, you can do a different version. All right, go. Down up. All right, keep going with those push-ups. Down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, almost through, guys. About 5 seconds left. Time. All right, now next one. Next 45 seconds, we're gonna do crunches. So laying down on your back is like half a sit-up. Grabbing your ears, hands crossed, either one is fine. 45 seconds of crunches, go. Back. Almost 35 seconds. All right, time. All right, guys, out here, then we're gonna do our stretch time. Now, arms out, arms forward. So you get to see all your faces, even though it's kind of hard for me to see them standing kind of back, but it's all right. Backwards. All right, now coming in the front, hugs. Switching the arm that goes on top. Up and down. All right, now from here, hands on your hips, hips side to side. And now circles, big hula hoops. Let's go the other direction. All right, now from here, feet apart just a little bit. I want you to take your toes, you're gonna turn them in towards each other just a little bit to get a little bit of an extra stretch. And we're gonna reach out and touch opposite toes. Come all the way up, down. All right, now from here, we're gonna do ditch diggers. So keeping your feet kind of in the same position, hands are gonna be together. We're gonna touch in front of our toes, in the middle of our feet, and then behind our feet. That's one, do it about 10 times. So in front, in the middle, behind, back up, 10 times. Yeah, about 10 times. Keep it going. Once you've done 10, all right, once we've done 10, go ahead and have a seat. We're gonna put our feet wide. And I want you to try to see if you can keep a nice straight back. Because we hunch over, it works the wrong muscles. We want to stretch out everything through this whole area of our body. So we're going to straight back, and then we're going to lean up and over, reach over the top to grab your foothold for a 10 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. Again, keep it nice straight back. Going all the way over to the other side. Holding for a 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make your feet go just a little bit wider, just a little. And from here, hands are in the middle. I'm gonna reach our arms all the way out as far as we can and hold for a 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back it up. Butterfly. Bring the feet together. Oh, you can kind of move around your legs a little bit, kind of warm them up, that's fine. Again, keep in the back nice and straight. We hunch the back, work the wrong muscles. We want to keep the back nice and straight. Gaining flexibility every day we're here. And now from here, I want to bring my chest to my toes. Not nose to toes, and that's going to arch my back. Think chest to toes. So I'm going to lean forward with my back straight. As far as you're comfortable. And we hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, go ahead and stand up. Shake it out a little bit. All right. So here, moving on. First thing we're going to work on today is a couple different kicking techniques. Okay, so if you have a target or if you have a pillow or a partner around you, that's fine. I'm going to bring out my trusty assistant, Mr. Estes. Help me out with this one.
Hi, everybody.
All right, guys, so the first kick we're working on today, once everyone has their thing, let me see. All right, cool. All right, so first thing, we're going to work on one of our board breaking techniques, the axe kick. So if you have a target, that's fine. You're going to hold it nice and flat. Or if you have a pillow, have mom or dad, somebody hold it flat. Not just work on it in the air. So working on number 2 axe kicks. So we're going to start in a nice, good front stance here. Arms are up. Back leg is going to come across, up as high as I can, and straight down through the target. Landing in the front. Okay? So one more time. Nice, good front stance. Back leg comes across my body, up, striking down, coming down. Now you do that about 5 times each leg on my count. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So from here, ready? On my count. 1. Oh, I hit the bottom. Let's try it again. 2. And down in front. Bring it back. 3. 4. 5. All right, go ahead and switch feet. And use the other side. Ready? 1. 2. Now make sure we're hitting with the back of our heels. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Now, if you have a family of 2 of you, 2 of you guys are training, go ahead and hand it over to your partner and let them try it out. Okay? All right, if you're by yourself, do it again. Practice, practice, practice. All right, guys, ready? One side. 1. I want to make sure we land it in the front and then stepping it backwards. We're doing board breaking style axe kicks today. Yes. 2. There you go. 3. And the higher you bring that foot, the easier the kick is. Gravity takes over at that point. 4. All right, last one. 5. Go ahead and switch feet. Other side. You guys ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Nice job, nice job. All right. All right, now from here, moving on. Another technique we want to work on today, and a lot of times we have a hand technique as well, but I want to work on the motion of hand techniques for board breaking. Now, I know a lot of times we start one way versus the other. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to start this one out. So first one we're going to work on is our palm heel strikes. So what I like to do is put my feet all the way together. I'm going to reach out the hand closest to the target and touch it with my fingertips. If you're one of my students out in Louisville, you know fingertips, I call them distance checkers. Always want to check your distance whenever you're doing any kind of hand technique or kick or anything for that matter. So for the palm heel, we're going to take our hand, Bring your fingers nice and tight on your hip. You want to kind of raise it up as high as you can. If it starts down, it sweeps up instead of going straight. From there, taking the foot closest to the target, stepping to a front stance, the hand comes up and through, striking the target with a straight arm, then coming back. Okay, so one more time, touching for distance, other hand comes up, shifting to a front stance, striking nice and hard with the bottom of the palm, hence the name palm heel. It's at the bottom of the palm. So every time I count, I'm gonna step out, palm heel strike. Let's do it 5 times each side. Okay, ready? On my count. 1. Now I know I can't hear you guys out there, but if we could get some good yells, it adds power to our techniques. 2. 3. 4. Last one on this side, 5. All right. So go ahead and hop and do the other side, switch feet. Again, you can start with your feet together. That's one way. I like to do it this way. I'll show you other ones when we go to our next ones. Reaching out, touching for distance. Other hand is up, shifting to that good front stance. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one, 5. Now, if you have a partner with you, go ahead and hand it across. Have them try it out. All right, you guys ready? Where you going?
Where you were.
All right, you guys ready? Remember, touch those fingers, distance check. On my count. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, go ahead and go to the other side. Switching feet. Remember, always distance check. This is a huge make it or break it thing. If we forget to distance check, it can make the difference between breaking the board and having to do testing all over again. All right, my count. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one, 5. All right, now from here. Now let's talk about the different other kind of ways to shift our feet for board breaking. That's the way I like to do it, with our feet completely together, stepping into that front stance. That's perfectly fine. One other way we can do is we can start from a back stance. That's fine too. We don't get as much of a step, but if that's what works for you, that's perfectly fine. So from a back stance, shifting to a front stance that way, that works perfectly fine. One other way, this one generates a lot of momentum, is stepping through the target. Now stepping through, I'm actually going to step back a little bit further. Because if I start here and step through, I'm going to be way too close, and that will never work. So I want to actually be a little bit further back. So from here, same idea, but I'm stepping through the target with the back leg. So whichever way that works best for you, we have option 1, feet together and turning. Option 2, starting from the back stance. And option 3, starting a little bit further back, stepping through the target. Either one works fine. Okay? Now that same motion can apply to all of our different hand techniques. We have palm heels, hammer fists, elbow strikes. All of them have the same lower body motion. So whichever one that you choose, make sure you add one of those to it. Okay, so from here. Now moving on to some sparring drills. Okay, you can grab a second target, please. Yes, sir. All right, now working on a little bit of sparring element here. If you have a target, awesome. If you have 2, awesome. If not, just kind of do it in the air. We're gonna work on some footwork, hand techniques, and kind of a little bit more advanced kick for some of us. We're gonna take the targets, we're actually gonna hold them here. I'm gonna start kind of close. Actually, let's move this way because we're not centered in the camera, right there. I'm gonna start in my back stance, arms up, front hand, back fist. Back hand, reverse punch, and then my back foot is gonna step around for a round step, turning my body sideways. Hook punch. You gotta hit the target though. So from here, one more time. Front hand back fist, backhand reverse punch, then back foot's coming around behind me, hook punch, the top pad, or just up in the air. So every time I count, throw all three of those techniques. And then after we add on, we're gonna add some kicks to it. One of my personal favorite kicks. Ready? 1, back fist punch, hook with the round step. And center yourself back up, we're gonna do it again. 2. Keeping those arms up nice and tight, protect the pretty. 3. 4. 5. Go ahead and switch sides to the other side. Arms up nice and strong. Get ready for the other one. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one, 5. Yeah, go ahead and hand it over to your partner if you have 2 people. Let's have them try it out. All right. Are you guys ready? Other person, first side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Other foot now. Arms up nice and strong, protect the head. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, now, adding on to this same combo, so hand it back to the first person. We're gonna add a kick to this. Now, if you're a beginner level, we're gonna have more of a basic kick, intermediate, and advanced levels, we're gonna crank it up a notch. So we have our back fist, we have our reverse punch, we have our round step, hook punch. And now, if you're a beginner level, we're gonna take the bottom pad, if you have 2 pads, and we're gonna side kick. That's fine. Or if you're in the intermediate or advanced levels, twist kick. Now, for those of us who aren't familiar with a twist kick is like a round kick and a front kick, flip backwards. So I'm gonna lift my foot up like a front kick, but using that momentum to turn my knee sideways towards my target. Then from there, sticking the foot out, pulling it back in, setting it down. Kind of like an inverted round kick. Okay, one more time to show you the twist kick. My knee comes up and over, hitting with the ball of the foot. All right, questions on this one? All right, good deal.
You will need to turn the target just a little bit.
That's if you have one. If not,
yes,
just do it in the air. All right, so one more time showing you the whole combo. We have our back fist, reverse punch, round step, target turns, twist kick.
For those that are doing, remember you also have the side kick for the beginner ones.
Yes, beginner level adding the side kick instead. All right, ready?
I have a question. Okay.
2. 3. 4. Last one on this side, 5. All right, switching to the other side. Let's see how this goes. 1. 2. 3.
Mr. Jackson, can you call it out as you're doing these a few more times? We've got 1 or 2 students that are still struggling with the combination.
Of course, of course, of course. All right, so from here, as you guys are doing this one, you're gonna start in the back stance, front hand, back fist, backhand, reverse punch. Back foot is gonna come around behind you for the round step. Front hand again, hook punch. Then front foot, if you're beginner level, side kick, or intermediate and advanced, twist kick. One more time.
Yes, that foot, Janae.
Back fist, reverse punch, round step hook, either side kick or twist. All right, 2 more times, and then we're switching over to next combo. All right, 4. Last one, 5. All right, so for your next combo. Still needing both. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, if you have a partner with you, go ahead and hand it across. Make sure they can get a try with it as well.
Now, for demonstration purposes, I will be doing the beginner levels. That way, those of you that are doing that level can see that as well.
All right, you guys ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one, 5. Switching sides. Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one, best one, 5. All right, guys, after here, move it on. Next combo.
I got about 10 minutes.
All right, so from here, we're going to do one more combo, and then we're going to hit the form just a hair. So from here, we're going to take both the targets. If you have 2 targets, you're going to stick them together. Okay? So that way, we're really focusing in on kicking through both targets, or just kind of imagine if you're doing it in the air. So from here, working on hook kicks, just number 1 hook kicks. I said combo, where it's really just one move. So from here, starting, you're going to chamber, nice and strong, kick out to the side of the target, carry through with the heel, hooking in the back, setting it down. Now, real quick tip, the rechamber of the hook kick, you want to come all the way around, you kind of want to kick yourself in the rear end. So as you're coming through, tap yourself behind. That'll really help out with that technique.
Kind of like chambering for a round kick.
All right, guys, ready? It's number 1 hook kicks, kicking through both targets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Can do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's really coming across both targets. We don't want to just lift it up, hit 1, and let it drop. Carry across the target, then rechamber. What am I on? 4. 4.
I think.
That's all right. Last one, best one. 5. Well, I missed. It's all right. All right, hand it to your partner. If you have one, if not, you get to do it again.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, you ready? 1, 2. Put the hands up in guard. 3,
Yes, that one, please. Come on, strike.
4, 5. There you go. All right, switch sides.
I'm good at spin hooks. For some reason, not regular hooks.
All right, ready? 1, 2.
There we go.
3, 4. Last one, best one. 5. All right, guys, go ahead and take your targets, pillows, whatever you have, put it off to the side. All right, now we're going to hit the form just a little bit, okay? All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
All right, so when we're thinking about the form, we want to make sure we pay attention to all those smaller little details. So chambers, making sure our knees are bent correctly, stances are correct. If you guys have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I probably won't be able to answer for you, but Mr. Haynes is up in the front counter. He can answer those for you. That's no problem. All right, so we have Chimbi stance, going one time by the count, and the rest of the time, going to do it on your own. All right, ready? 1, bridge hand. Nice good cat stance here. 2, front kick. Reach out in chamber. 3, step forward. Palm heel block. And coming to the other side, turning to the front of the ring. 4, bridge hand block. Nice good cat stance here. Toes all the way up. Front kick. Reach out in chamber, step through. Bridge hand block. From there, reaching to the back. Well, I'm going to scoot over this a little bit. Coming to the front, double knife hand block. Good back stance again. Make a front stance, reach out. Elbow strike. Twisting over the front shoulder, very awkward twist. Step, double knife hand block. Make a front stance, reach out, elbow strike. Now, if you're a beginner level, whites, yellows, oranges, of any kind, seniors included, that is the end of your form. If you're green, blue, regular purple, we're going to continue a little bit. In advance, of course, we have the rest of it. So stepping forward now. Twin punch high. Hands come down, palms down. Twin punch low. Palms will twist up at this punch. And there's also a yell here. From there, hands come back. I'm going to turn off my left shoulder. Turning around. X block, nice and high. Stepping to the left side, chambering tight. Back fist, back stance. Pull it. Shift to a front stance. Reverse punch. Now coming to the other side. Feet together, chamber. Back fist, back stance. Pull it. Make a front stance. Reverse punch. Now greens, blues, regular purple. That's the end for you. So at this time, practice on your own if you're one of those ranks. Everyone else, we're going to continue on. I'm going to do the back section facing you guys, so it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So from here, we have that punch that we just did. I'm going to reach back, bring my feet together, then stepping forward in a front stance, twin inner forearm lock. Then from there, chambering with my right arm, lifting my weight on my back foot, shifting to a back stance for a front hand punch. Back leg side kick. Chambering again, it repeats. Front stance to an inner forearm. Chambering with the left now, lifting up. Back stance, punch. Number 2 side. From there, chambering backwards. Double fist block, back stance. Shifting to a front stance, front hand. Drops down like I'm gonna slap my thigh. Other hand will come up, both nice strong knife hands, slow pressing block. Again, twisting off the other shoulder, it repeats. Double fist in a back stance, make a front stance, drop the hand comes up, slow pressing. Hand comes up to the side, this is my left hand. I'm gonna bring my left foot to my right and switch arms at the same time, but do it very, very slowly. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, stay about maybe 3, 4 seconds. Hands come to the side, stepping to the side with my right foot. C block, coming back. Other side, C block. Now, I'll finish there. All right, so for the rest of the time, we're going to practice that form on your own. If you are confused, if you have a question, don't hesitate to kind of raise your hand and then ask. Okay, and we will answer that for you, no problem. I'm going to do it on my side. Guys, kind of follow along or watch me for clues.
I also want to remind everybody too that remember when you're looking at the video from him, even though he starts with the left, for y'all, it looks like he's starting with the right, but you want to step out with your left leg first.
Esteban.
Connor, do you have a question?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, I believe that might be about all the time we have today. So keep on practicing as much as you can. And
I have a question.
I have a few things to say, and then we'll get you guys out of here.
Hey, real
I have a
quick, Connor.
question.
What's your question, Connor?
At the end of the green belt form, do you have to step to punch?
You're not stepping. So you're talking of the last punch. So the back fist, pull it back. And are you asking if you're stepping forward with the opposite foot?
Yeah.
You're actually going to shift. You're going to move the front foot from a back stance to a front stance. So I'm going to let Mr. Jackson show you again on that. I'm going to mute myself so that the picture will jump over to him. Okay, Connor?
Okay.
I'm going to mute you as well so it'll jump over to him. Go ahead, sir.
You have that back fist. You're going to pull it. Now, using your front foot, you're going to step it over just a little, shifting your weight over so you can get that front stance, bending the front knee, and throwing the punch from there. So again, so you can see back fist from a back stance, pull, shift over, and punch. So there's no step forward there. It's just your front foot kind of adjusting your stance there. Good question.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
Did that take care of you, Connor?
What?
Did that take care of your question, buddy?
Uh-huh.
All right, fantastic, fantastic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute you again, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, so real quick, a couple of things coming up. I'm working on a schedule for next week. It's going to be a little different to where we're going to break it down into smaller groups so that there'll be a beginner's group, intermediate group, that type of idea, so that we can have a little bit better practice for forms, things of that nature, okay? So be on the lookout for that. There'll be some classes every day next week, but it may not be your class next week, but you're welcome to jump on them anyway and practice with those guys. If you want to take a class, if it's a beginner's class and you want to take a beginner's class, it's not going to hurt anything. So if you want to hop on those guys, if you're a purple belt and you want to take the white and yellow and orange belt class that we're going to have next week, hop on, take class, get a workout in, get a little bit of that social connection that we're all dying for right now because we've all been stuck in the house forever. But, make sure that you guys feel free to do that. It's not a big deal. We have the virtual online private lessons that you guys can schedule. Look for those links in the groups. They're there. And you can schedule your online private lesson with an instructor. It's going to be, I think the only thing we can do online is 30 minutes, but you can, it might be a 15, 20 minute just to look over your form, make sure everything looks good, and going from there. I'll get to your question in just a second, ma'am. Also, I am looking at an online way to test this afternoon. I'm going to see the website on that this afternoon and, make a decision on which. I've got 2 or 3 different opportunities for us. And I'm going to be looking at which opportunity is going to be the best for our students, most secure to where everybody can't see everyone else's forms and test results and things of that nature. So that's going to be coming up as well. Okay. All right, Shirley, what's your question?
Okay, the sparring for testing. I don't have my stripe yet. Are we gonna need stripes for testing?
You're not. We're not going to make you have any, come in and get any physical stripes or anything like that. That's, with what we're doing right now. If you're coming in for classes, you may get a stripe in class, but if you're not a big deal. The way I look at it is we're videotaping our test. So, you're going to be seen, you can make your video your best video possible before you submit it. We're going to have some combination drills for testing that you're going to use instead of free sparring, if that makes sense. So we'll set up some drills. That's something we're going to work on tomorrow and get those set up and shot for everybody so that they know exactly what they have to do for testing. And we'll make some videos to show you how to use the website, everything like that. Let's see, got a question online. Yes, there will be the in-person classes tonight as well at 7 o'clock for the adults. The schedule tonight is we have the camp class at 4. We have the little leaders at 5. We have warriors, all warriors at 6. And then we have adults and guardians at 7. Our guardians and defenders, 5th grade and up at 7. And then jiu-jitsu has an open gym. And then there's always kickboxing. There's actually a taught kickboxing class at 8 o'clock as well. So you guys are welcome to come in for those. We just have to make sure that we stay under the 50-person rule. Okay. Does that answer your question, Shirley?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Janae has a question.
So the Women Empowered class that you teach, how are you going to do that? Are you going to do it online or at the karate school?
You have access to the Women Empowered curriculum at home through Gracie University, which I sent that out yesterday, guys. Everybody can get access to the Gracie University stuff. So if you want to get on and get registered on that just to have something else to do, it's not a big deal. We will audit it after the fact, after we get back to normal, and go from there. But that's, I'm going to include that as part of your membership. And so if you want to log into that and get some home training on that as well for self-defense, things of that nature, definitely have that opportunity. But you have that listed online. Okay.
Okay. And will black belts have to use their nunchucks during testing?
At this point, I don't know. Depends on what our weather. Honestly, it depends on what our weather is going to look like in the next, when we get closer to testing. Because from personal experience, and you can ask my wife, I destroyed a ceiling fan, and we had 15-foot ceilings in our house. So that's back when I was a first-degree black belt. So I don't want any of you guys to use your weapons like Cam is in the house right now. But, I want you guys to keep – it's still inside your house, boy. But in any case, I don't want you guys to tear anything up in the house, things of that nature. So if the weather is nice, then we will, say that you can, run outside and do your video for your weapons there. But otherwise, if it's going to be bad like the whole week, if we're back in the 40s or something like that, we're not going to require it. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys and girls? All right. So all of you are on mute. So if you have a question, raise your hand. And okay, go ahead, Cheyenne.
Do we still have to do the self-defense for testing?
Yes, you will have to do the self-defense. I think everybody has someone around their house that can, we've been in the house with everybody so long, they might want to choke you. But in any case, yes, you will need to still do your self-defense. Even if you don't have anybody, you are staying by yourself in an apartment or a house, you can still demonstrate the technique without a partner. Make sense? Good question.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Real quick, do black belts have to do the color belt form and ours and the black belt form? Okay.
Yes, you will have to do both forms. Nothing's going to change. One thing that we're going to have next week is a black belt only class.
Okay.
So we'll get that scheduled, and that way we can watch all of your black belt stuff as well. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anything else, guys? Oh wait, there's one coming in on the chat. This current recording, so it'll be uploaded this afternoon. Yes, we are recording this one. The kids class, the warrior class, we honestly face palmed and didn't hit
Yep.
the recording button, and so
I was
it
in that
will.
class.
Yes, this class is recorded and will be uploaded so that you guys can, look at it and get it set up. Okay. I apologize for that, and we will fix that and try to make sure that we do that every time. I messed up this time, but in any case, I hope that answered your question. Anything else?
I got a question real quick. If we wanted to
Yeah.
do the private lesson, can we look that up on the Spark Members app?
I believe it is. Yes, I believe it is an announcement on the Spark Members app. Let me look real quick just to make sure I put it there. But I'm fairly certain I did as an announcement when you just log in. Yes, it's the second thing on there. You got welcome to the member app, and online private lessons is the very next thing. And it gives you a video to watch on how to do it, and then a link to schedule and go through the software and get set up with our instructors. Okay. Good question. Anything else? All right, guys and girls. Well, thank you guys for coming today. Love everything I'm seeing. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you on the mat or the screen. All right. Take care.